have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margaret was pleased by what we had done. The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Margaret shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaret's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again. I remembered Margaret's teachings, how reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now-blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees, wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margaret at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me. The road to Ashfall is long, gives one time to think. If you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that, or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and... There is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory. Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught. You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it. We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit. Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Deerwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. Each of us hated this pretender. That rage, that spirit, that rebellion went into our work, and went into studying him as well. We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh... where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us. You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did. At the cost of our own. And at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned. If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger. And made me stronger, made me re-examine the teachings of Margren, put them in a new light.
As if there was only one part of you as if your spirit had been seared.
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and...
Alright. Read all the books. Go back and read the videos. Minor adventure added. The quest expires in 3 days. Let's see what to build next. Curio shop. We'll go there.
To whispers and shadows.
Okay. I expected a big fight. I'm almost disappointed. So the question here becomes, do we try to infiltrate this? Or do we just outright kill them? But if we outright kill them, then we got a lot of fighting to do.
Back, ye Claude! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
Yeah, we kind of figured they're not to be trusted. They are pretty much bad guys. Yeah, quite click on the door, so. That's a lot of fighting. So the question is, do I head to the Sanitarium? Or do I finish off these bad guys?
Brave thou Philophili.
That's it!
Spot on.
Silence surrounds me.
What happens when I go in here? Oh, we got people here. The smaller Lynn man appears to have pulled together some crates, scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted, and his clothing smeared with blackened grime. He looks startled as you enter, his
Hello.
eyes widen in alarm. I've been down here, a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much not until you anyways. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here. But it isn't what you think. It was an accident. it's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved in city business, if I made the right friends, I'd get easy. It would get easier in time, and it did really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements of all things to fight over, but this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think maybe he had a little too much in the inn, and I guess he didn't like an Orlin talking back at him. I struck him. He came towards me. I hit him. He went over like a tree. I guess I struck his head on the way down. Turns out he was a knight. Crucible Knights don't care what happened, how it happened. They just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the road, please. I just want to get out of the city. The second I can get money for passage, I won't be any trouble anymore. I swear it. I'll live quietly, but you can't. Please, you can't tell them I'm here. I'm too nice. What did he just give me? I hate it when they say, here, take this, and they don't tell me what it is. But I hear you. Whatever you are. Sounds like a skeleton. Cool. I have no idea what he gave me. None. Dear sisters, do you still remember your first deliverance? Alright. I do have to go back to that room eventually. Because those, I believe, are the same people that are the heart of this part of the adventure.
Nice and quiet.
Rabbit fur gloves. Oh, that's what he gave me. Cool. Crit multiplier bonus. Give it to him. Yeah, that seems good. Give him reflex gloves. No, he's got those. He could use some gloves. And those are the mechanic gloves for you. I don't think you really need the healing as much.
I can do that.
Brave thou shalt believe.
What the heck is that?
Brave thou Philos believe.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's no reason not.
That's it!
Yes.
Alright, because I have no idea what this dank spore thing is and how bad it's going to damage us. Alright, so we're not running directly there. We're going to scout a little.
Brave thou
Just
Philos believe.
what in the world is that?
Oh?
Aye?
Brave thou Philos believe.
He is confused.
Yes? Aye?
What?
Lava beyond seek.
Nah, just go do it, guys.
Ah, got him!
Been poisoned.
Spot on!
Been poisoned.
I don't feel so good. Spot on! Huh? Moe. Ixi. Ana! I don't feel so good.
Oh?
What's going on with my tooltips? Alright, mirror damage potion. We got multiples. And those guys must have a good relationship for them to be able to hang out that close.
Brave thou Philos believe.
What?
Spot blast!
Yes? Oh? How may I help? I?
This really works. Lava beyond seek. Spot on!
I've been poisoned.
Huh?
Yes? How may I help? Ew. Oh. Hmm?
I feel.
I?
Got him!
Let us end this!
Got him!
Oh?
I don't feel.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Feels so good.
Anna!
I think it may
What?
be time to strike up camp.
Hmm?
Anna! Poison.
My blood burns.
I have to wonder what kind of special tools these are that can just poison you all. Or maybe it's the area. Thank God.
Brave thou Philotheles.
Who am I missing?
Oh. Oh.
That's not cool. Sorry.
Certainly.
Brave thou Philoth believe.
Oh?
Yes? Spot on!
Brave thou Philoth believe.
Aye? Yes? Arthur.
Brave thou Philoth believe. Following your lead.
Oh?
Brave thou Philoth believe.
Got him! Spot on!
Yes.
All right. I think we've been going right at about 50 minutes now, so we will call this an episode. Make sure like, subscribe, and comment. I love to hear what people have to say about this stuff. And I hope to see you at the next episode. Thanks for watching.